Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Zabi Crystal here with a brief taking face as usual. I'm back on my channel, and today's video I'm going to be talking about the post pageant analysis of Miss Universe Nigeria 2023. So a lot of you have been engaging on my previous videos, guys. I see your comments, I see your likes, I see your engagement. Thank you so much. I know that if you've been an OG on my channel, you know that I don't really do like beauty pageant analysis is not really my major niche in my channel, but I do it once in a while. But recently I found out that since I've been doing it for some time now, I've been creating videos on beauty pageant analysis for some time now. A lot of persons have been engaging in my channel. I see a lot of I've got a lot of subscribers. I've got a lot of engagement. Okay, my YouTube shorts is doing amazing, and I think that beauty pageant content is really my niche. Okay, I think I need to do more of it. I need to do more in terms of analysis, in terms of collaborations. Okay, so I'm open to collaborations to anyone that is really interested in analyzing beauty pageant contests and beauty pageant analysis. Beauty pageant content rather. Okay, that's the word to use. Any person that is available that wants to collaborate with me, to analyze beauty pageant content, please DM me, send email to my to my email address. Okay, which I will be putting here on the screen so that we can talk about it and collaborate as usual. So guys, yes, let's get straight into today's. So today's content I'm going to be talking about Miss Universe Nigeria. Yes, a lot of I see a lot of content. I see a lot of comments about this particular pageant. Even the international pageant bloggers, they are also involved here. I've watched a lot of pageant bloggers, international pageant bloggers talking about the results, being disappointing. Okay, and Miss Rivers, Ekachi Douglas, the disappointment of her not being included in the top 5. A lot of persons have come out to, talk about it, to vent their anger. Okay, so I'm here to talk about that, but certainly not right now. I'm going to talk about it in another video, but I just want to talk about the whole pageant in general. What I think and what I think that the Miss Universe Nigeria organization needs to look at or needs to work on in subsequent pageants. Okay, so this is the maiden edition of the Miss Universe Nigeria, and a lot of persons were expecting them to do better. Okay, although the franchise holders still remain Silverbird. If you've been following Silverbird, they are the franchise holders of MBGN, Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria pageant, of which Miss Universe Nigeria was carved out of. Okay, so now we have a separate pageant, a separate Miss Universe Nigeria pageant, where we get to select candidates for Miss Universe separately. Okay, other than MBGN, Most Beautiful in Nigeria, that were choosing our candidates for Miss Universe, Miss World, and Miss Supranational. So now we have a pageant that's separate for Miss Universe and Miss Supranational. Okay, so that's a plus for Nigerian, Nigerian pageantry system. Okay, so I was really happy when I got the news about this particular pageant, but let's just say that the maiden edition didn't really meet up to my expectations in some way, okay, which I'm going to be talking about in this video. So guys, yeah, number one thing I think the organization need to work on, although let me talk about the cons, or rather the pros before the cons. Okay, yeah, what I think I liked first before I go to things I don't like. Okay, so number one thing that I feel like I liked about this maiden edition was the fact that it was streamed live on YouTube. If you are regular or your YouTube channel page, I shared it on my channel, and a lot of persons were able to watch it, and I like the fact that it was actually streamed live on their YouTube channel. That is a plus for me. I love that they did that, and also love the fact that they started on time. 7:30 they started the show. Okay, it was just about 30 minutes from the actual time that it was supposed to start. So I like that about what they did this time around. It was it was done on time. Yeah, they were prompt. Yeah, and this time around they were really prompt, and I like the fact that this particular production was a bit better than the MBGN production. Okay, the streaming on YouTube was so clear. I preferred it to watching on the Silverbird television, because Silverbird television, they didn't do it for me. At some point, I just said no. I preferred the live stream to watching it on TV, because the TV wasn't that clear. I don't know, the digital whatever that Silverbird is using, I think they need to upgrade it, because that's live on the telecast wasn't doing it for me. So I preferred streaming it live on my YouTube channel. Okay, so that was the thing that I think that they really improved on from the MBGM pageant itself. Then secondly, I love the fact that, yeah, they started on time. Yes, I've talked about it. And the hosts were okay. And but I think that a lot of persons were not really happy with that. But I'll say that when I'm talking about my pros and my cons. Okay. So another thing I liked about this pageant was the fact that they had all female judges. Like, it was all female judges. I like that about the pageant, because if you know Miss Universe very well, they are all about women empowerment, being a transformational leader as a woman and all that. So I like the fact that it was an all female judge. Okay, like what we had in Miss South Africa. Okay, so they had enough female judges. I think that is a plus for me. I love the fact that it was all female. Even the hosts were females as well. I love that. And also the crown was simple, but I love the fact that it had this uniqueness about it, and it was made by female miners. Okay, so if you watch the pageant to the end, you find out that the Mining Association of Nigeria, the Female Mining Association of Nigeria, they came out and gave a speech, and it was so touching for me. Like, I like the fact that it was made, by women from the scratch. Okay, the crown was made by women from the scratch, and I really love that about it. And yeah, that was it. And the performance of the day were female performance. Okay, the two performers we have, they were both female, and I love that. Okay, so I love the fact that, yeah, the Miss Universe Nigeria rather, they are looking at the fact that we need an all women show. Okay, because Miss Universe is all about empowering women. Okay, and so we should imbibe that in our pageant. So I like the fact that they did that in the pageant. And yeah, let's get back to the content. What I didn't like about the pageant, yes, number one is the fact that the stage wasn't what I expected. Okay, if you've been following my channel or been following my analysis, I talked about them having a longer stage where the girls can showcase their catwalking skills, and it gives room for a lot more time time for us to look at the girls, for us to know the strengths of each of the ladies. Okay, and that was what I didn't like about it. And another thing I didn't like was that the preliminary competition wasn't televised. Okay, it was indoors, and I don't know, I think that they need to change that about this Miss Universe Nigeria pageant. And I think that we need to have a preliminary competition prior to the grand finale, so that we can know the strength of each of the girls, how the top 15 were chosen. Because you can't just tell me that you just picked the top 15 and you cut down to top 5 without us knowing why you chose the top 5. Okay, so I think the judging format needs to change. That's another con. I think the judging format needs to change. Let us have an interview for the top 15 so that we can know why the top 5 was chosen. Okay, let's know the reason why the top 5 was chosen in the first place. All right, so that being said, the host for the event, I don't know, I don't think that there was that. They didn't really vibe well. I felt like they needed to have, I don't know. I didn't really feel the vibe with the host, especially the other one. I think that I'll put the pictures on the screen. Winifred did a perfect job. I really loved her commentary, like her hosting and all that. She did a good job. For the other person, I don't know. She didn't just... And the question she was even asking the judges, I don't know if you guys noticed. In fact, in the live telecast, a lot of persons were like, what is wrong with this host? Why are you asking the judges if that result was computed right there? And to me, that question was uncalled for. I didn't like the fact that she asked that kind of question. Like, what were you thinking, okay? Yeah, so another part I didn't like was the fact that the introduction videos of the ladies were not posted, on the screen. Like, I felt like we needed to imbibe that whoever that's been called onto the top 15, they should showcase their introduction videos. Let's know the reason why they were even in the top 15 in the first place. Okay, so please, I think the Miss Universe organization need to have a revamp of the, how the production is being paid, because now a lot of international pageant bloggers, they are watching our pageantry, and we need to give them that, that you need to showcase the fact that we've come a long way in pageantry in Africa, okay? And you need to give. So with that being said, I think that although this is a maiden edition, so I think that they need to improve. These are the things that I felt like the organization need to improve on. And we have a new winner. We have the first ever Miss Universe Nigeria winner, okay? Yes, this is a separate pageant now, and I believe that, as the years progresses, as we're going to make the drastic changes that we need to see, okay? Yeah, I'm going to do another video. The next video is going to be on the results, okay? A lot of persons have been talking about the results, and I know that I have mixed feelings about that, but just stay tuned, and I will upload the video as soon as I am done with this, and you get to see my reaction to the results, okay? So if you've watched up to this point, you're the real MVP. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more pageant content, okay? And I'll see you in my next video coming up very soon. Bye.
Universo.